Welcome, one and all. I am Chanda Sparkles, intuitive evolutionary astrologer, death doula minister, galactic shaman, sound therapy activator, and way shower. Starseed. All of the wonderful light worker, shadow worker. I am a Scorpio sun, and it is my solar return this week. And I'm a Scorpio Mars. And oh my goodness, Mars and the sun are coming together exact on my birthday. This is so huge. This is a huge reset for all of our egos. This is powerful, dynamic, passionate desire, baby. This is all about desire. And it's a good positive because we are being literally reset in all that is Scorpio. And this hasn't happened since 1991. Yes, we haven't had a Mars Cazimi to the Sun since 1991. Think about what you were doing in 1991. And we are going to see some of those same patterns over this. So Mars and the Sun come together every a little over 2 years. It's like 2 years and some change, okay? And they always come back. Like last time when they came together, they were in Libra. Now they're in Scorpio. The next time that they come together, it'll be in Sagittarius, and so on and so on. So it's a huge reset for the collective ego. And the North Karmic node of fate is in Aries, okay? The ruler of Mars, and Scorpio being the ancient elder ruler of Mars. So Mars is like really, like you've probably felt like this excitement starting to build in today, because even though it's exact on Friday, which we're going to look at the Mars Cazimi The Sun chart tonight, even though it's exact on Friday, we are already starting to feel this come in now. It is exciting. It's fiery. It's passionate. It's earth shakeups, because we're just coming off of that massive, most important new moon of the year, Scorpio, new moon conjunct to Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Oh my gosh, that was an incredible new moon. And really, we're just now starting to kind of get a little bit of our bearings, trying to kind of understand what all of these new, you've probably noticed small, subtle things deep within you are shifting, are changing. And then the things around you that were problematic from this last hell summer that we've had, all of the fuckery that's happened this past summer, I'm just going to call it like it is. It's been a lot of fuckery. You've started to feel like, okay, I'm seeing a little change here. And that's different. And I feel different about this. This is going to continue this week. It's really a good week. It may look a little chaotic. It may look a little explosive on the outside. But on the inside and in our personal life, especially those fixed signs and Aries and Scorpio, And, we're also going to be talking about the mutable signs, because you guys will be getting the sextile. So there's all kinds. It doesn't matter. Even if you have a lot of, say if you have 3 planets in Scorpio or 3 planets in Aries, or maybe especially like Aquarius and Leo, because you guys are getting the square from this Cazimi. All right. It's exciting. It's a boiling point. And it is all about dying away and embodying the light, the Christed golden light. I don't know if you saw what was on the board, but I'm going to go ahead and just show you right now, because Spirit is calling me to tell you. So I pulled out the dragon cards tonight. Yes, indeed I did. And these dragon oracles, I always play a little bit with them before. Earlier today, as I was getting them all set up, I'd put them in the sun. Yesterday, well, there wasn't a lot of sun, but put it in the window. And I actually put these in my root chakra bowl because what? Mars is our root. You know, the root, that's Scorpio, everything underneath. It's the base. It's the seed, baby. It's the seed of the hope of something being grown later. Without those Scorpio deep, dark nutrients, you wouldn't be able to grow shit in your life. So thank a Scorpio. All right, but look at this. Check this out. We have got this really cool card that popped up. Look at that. Golden Christed Dragon. It's bringing higher love so that you embody the Christed light. Absorb Christ light. You are protected. Explore your heart and remain fifth dimensional or above. Above is good too. We'll take that too. Right? Okay, so it's also, I had to show you the air dragon popped, the air dragon, you know, because how do we get fire? Blow. That's right. We got to give it some oxygen. So we have the air dragon here, helps you to rise above the earthly matters. This is all about saying, forget all of the mundane stuff. Let it go. It's a season of let it go. Communicate honestly. Bring inspiration and hope and see life from a higher perspective. So just a couple of bonuses for the collective as we get started. Now, if you are new to the channel, I am Chanda Sparkles, intuitive evolutionary astrologer, starseed, death doula, minister, and sound activator. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to look at the chart. We're also going to do the giveaway. Ooh, for Scorpio season, we have a big, huge winner for Scorpio season. Okay, so we're going to announce the winner. And we're doing the announcement a little bit different. And when we get to that here in just a minute, I will let you know, okay? But it's still the same. All your names are picked from the YouTube. But I'm just going to be quite frank. It's been a crazy day today. I've had a lot of different adjustments and a lot of different pivots and things that I do not normally have to do on the day of a show. And so I didn't have a chance to, so I'm going to go deep into the YouTube and I'm going to scroll, and let my finger wander over the very last video. Oh my gosh, if you have not commented on the very last video, Scorpio noon video from last week, you have like literally maybe 5 minutes to pop on over there as I'm welcoming in everyone here to the live stream. We do this every single Tuesday. We come together to raise the frequency. We come together to feel that vibration of love, that Christed golden light, and rise above the mundane bullshit that we have to put up with. You know, let it go. Let it go. You know, if there's those little bitty things this week that have been really big things, maybe like last month, that was a really big deal. And it's still kind of like this little thing that's irking you. It's like that P under, what is it? The princess and the P. The P that's underneath all of those mattresses that's just like aggravating her. Let it go. It's a P. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's all I got to say is you got to let it go. All right. Also, we have groups to thank. Thank you to all the groups who allow us on Facebook to come in and do this wonderful sharing as we are stepping into autumn fully. Thanksgiving next week. Wow, where is 2023 gone, right? And then we're going to also look at the chart, and I have the space weather pulled up because I have something to show you, something that just happened like less than an hour ago. So we're going to look at the space weather and just kind of talk a little bit about the electromagnetic energies and how kind of on fire we're feeling from all of this. You know, a lot of those activations come in when we have these solar events, when we have this space news that pops up. Could you believe it? When we had Uranus, the planet that shakes everything up, knocks you off your core, literally shakes Mother Gaia into her higher perspective, into her higher dimensional multi-frequency, right? 1,400 earthquakes happened right at the time of the new moon. Incredible. As that new moon and Mars were looking across the sky, with Ceres, the asteroid Ceres, also sitting there looking across the sky when they had the biggest new moon of the year. You can't make this shift up. Lots of earth changes, lots of rebellions, of course, the wars, multiple wars, lots of those wars going on around. You know, you don't hear about them, but they're always happening. The big war, of course, is there to instill fear upon the community and the collective, you know, so it's up to you. I would not advise diving into that very deeply, if at all, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you can't affect it directly, other than sending prayers, love, compassion, respect, and reverence to all military, to all people who've been hurt, all people who've been lost, everything, unless you're someone that can directly affect it, and if you are, I'm one of those that's backing you energetically every single day. Okay? Please stay in your light. Stay in your highest frequency as you allow the die away process. This is Scorpio. This is death. This is transformation, rebirth, reborn, this is complete. You're going to be this way. And guess what? When it's over, you're going to look completely different. You can't talk. What is that? What's that mean? What is it? What is it? Oh, you cannot talk butterfly language to caterpillars. They just don't get it. They just don't. So, vibe with the tribe that you have and really focus within. Focus on yourself. Realize that there's this like electricity of this like boiling pot. It's like this excitement. It's like this butterfly stuff that's inside that is boiling up. We are doing this. We are ascending. We are bringing that light and embodying more of the light, and more of the distortion in our field is just falling away. That doesn't mean we're not going to have angst. That doesn't mean we're not going to have edge, because it is Mars. It's literally the Lord of War, okay? But it's also passion, and it's with the heart of the sun, our soul, our heart's purpose, the identity of the essence of which we are, joy, stardom, you know, feeling really good in your skin. Feeling proud of who you are. Feel proud of who you are. You've made it this far, right? So it really is a time this week to relish in the goodness, even if you've had some horrible shit. Because a lot of people have. It's you know, I've had some really tough times here recently. But I feel the shift. It's coming. It's here. Excuse me. If you're new to the channel, when I'm channeling, my nose runs, so got to take care of that, because we don't want a snotty nose while we're trying to be part of astrology, right? Okay, so anyway, I have a calendar here with a little bit of notes. I have the Sabian symbol for the exact degree of, which also happens to be my Sabian symbol degree, because it's happening on the day of my birthday with the Sun and Mars Cazimi. So we're going to read that. And then I'm going to just look at my notes here, and I'll go over the week ahead to just kind of give you a day to day. So that's what we're going to do. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. The first thing we'll do is the giveaway, though. All right, first thing we're doing is do the giveaway. Let's go ahead and say hello, Donna. Yes, the giveaway is huge. It's very nice. You have a few more moments if you have not commented on the last video. Scorpio New Moon video on YouTube only. Get over there and make your comment. Make sure that you've liked and subscribed. I will check. Okay, let's just see what else we've got here. There's Kat. Hi, Kat, sweetheart. So glad that you're here. And Annette, yes. Oh my gosh, the weather has been amazing, amazing. By the way, if you're also new, I'm on Padre Island. That's North Padre, Corpus Christi, Texas. And it's just been so nice. We had so much rain, and it was so wonderful. We don't hardly ever get rain, it seems like. And then the nice, cool weather came in, and the sun came out today. I was riding around with my sunroof open, and I was just letting that wonderful sun hit my skin, but it was still cool outside. Oh, it was so wonderful. I can't stand that heat. So nice to have the heat gone, right? Yes, Annette says, oh, thank you, ma'am. Yes, lots of fun, lots of fun. That's it. It's fun. It's easy. I'm all about the easy. You know what I'm saying? I am all about the easy. All right, let's do that. We're going to go ahead and copy it to the clipboard, and then we're going to hit that. And then that way, if anybody's in the group and they want to accept the, you have to accept the eCam live that's in the description if you want to like have your name shown in the group. Otherwise, you come up like Facebook user, just FYI. Okay, so let's do this thing. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to my little logo over here. And I'm happy. I mean, life isn't perfect. It's really not. But there have been small, beautiful hints of that spark of hope. And it really is all about this Mars Cazimi the Sun in Scorpio. And I feel like, you know, so Mars goes through these cycles. And every planet does. Every planet at some point in time comes back to the heart of the sun. Mercury does it sometimes 6 or 7 times, you know, up to 6 or 7, sometimes 4 throughout the year. It just depends, right? Because Mercury is the fastest moving planet in our solar system. But for Mars, it takes over 2 years to come back to the heart of the sun. And since 1991 in Scorpio. So that's a pretty big deal, you know. We'll go over everything. We'll go everything. Okay, looks like I've said hello to everybody in the chat. It's so exciting to have you here. Hi, Kellywood. Yay! Very exciting times. Can you feel it? Okay, everybody make sure you tell us where you're from in the chat and tell us how you're feeling. Yay! Doris is here. Thanks for coming in, sister. So cool. Okay, cool. All right, so don't forget, we are going to be doing these giveaways, and I want to say thanks to Mama Moon, Moon Mama Rising, which is Cassie James. In the description below, all of her information is there. Okay, everything's there. Go and join her group. You will not, like, it's not just like whatever giveaways. She gives away a lot of stuff. And what she does sell, like, you get to do contesting where you like bid and you give her numbers, and she gives you the number to start with, and she gives you a whole slew of things to choose from, all kinds of different crystals and statues and stones and it just everything. And then she hand makes jewelry that is divine. Go and check out her group. The link is below. Go check out her page. The link is below. And thank you, Cassie, so much for being Scorpio season sponsor here. We love you, and the Sparkle Tribe really appreciates you. Thank you so much. So, yay, I'm so happy. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go ahead and do this winner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the last video right now because I have it all pulled up here. Come on. Come on. Why is that happening? Get out of here. Get out of here, I say. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I see. I remember I minimized it, made it really small. Okay, there you are. I was like, I know I had all those tabs open somewhere. Okay, so let's get out of this, get out of that, and then we're going to go here, and then I'm going to go to my page. Just stand by, because we're about to do cards. We're going to do the chart. We're doing quite a bit, but I've got to do this giveaway. Somebody's going to win, and I'm going to do it just like this, because I thought of how I could do it. Yep, there's my channel, and we're going to go to that. And I want to find last week's video. There it is. All right. Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. All right. So I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to right there. I've never done it like this, so bear with me. Okay. Where is it? Get out of here. I got so many different things open, it's hard to tell what the heck's going on here. All right. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to put my mouse and I'm just going to kind of scroll up and down. Yeah, okay, I'm going to scroll up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like I'm in the chat. I've got my eyes shut. I'm not looking. I'm just scrolling up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I'm just like up and down, up and down, up and down, and stop. Come on, where are you? Oh, shit. I lost myself. I shouldn't have pressed the button. Oh, there it is. Okay, now we're doing it again. Up and down, up and down. Okay, here we go. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And stop. Sanchia! Sanchia is the winner. Sanchia! Yay! Out of New Zealand. My finger landed right on your S for your name here on YouTube. Yay! Oh my God! Sanchia in New Zealand is our big winner. That's so cool. Everybody give Sanchia a congratulations. Awesome. So happy for you. She is a Pisces, and she is so incredible. She's so lit. She's so kind. She's so sweet. She has the most amazing psychic abilities of probably any Pisces I've ever met. And she's so incredible, and she deserves this. I can't even believe that's so perfect. Awesome. Very cool. Cool, cool. Big congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. Sanchia, S-U-N-C-H-I-A. She's amazing. She's an amazing woman. I'm so happy for her. Yes, hi, Amanda. Amanda's here. Yay. Congratulations. I don't know. You know, it's morning over there, and she might just be kind of getting up and getting around. Sometimes she pops in late. So if y'all see her in the chat, you make sure and let her know that she won. Aw, I love her. I've had some, it's kind of nice having a sister on the other side of the world like that, because, you know, late at night when I'm having issues in the middle of the night and I need someone to talk to, I can reach out to her, and vice versa, you know, same thing. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Sanchia. There she is. You are the winner. Congratulations. I don't know if you heard, but I'm happy for you. Awesome. It's all about you. All about you. All about you. So cool. Little Susie says, woohoo. Okay. Now, we have to say thanks again to Cassie James. She's an incredible artist. Not only that, she is a surviving addict. Like, she's been clean 6 years. And she's turned her whole life around. She's a mom. She's a wife. She's so cool. She's got these long dreads, and she's beautiful in every way. And she's talented, and she's going big places. And when I saw her, I energetically, my psychic came in and said, this chick is something else. We've got to collaborate. And I knew it would happen. And I just kind of like started like, hey, how's it going? You know, and asked her, and she's like, yeah. And I was like, cool. So she's also going to do the equinox for spring. So we'll have another nice big spring package. So Sanchia, if you forgot, I have videos and promotions and pictures out there, but I'm just going to show you really quick. If you forgot, it's the, I'm making sure that I can see myself. Okay. It is the Astrology Directory, nice big thick book. Okay. Okay. And Palo Santo bracelet for me, the Starseed deck for me. Oh, and I've got to show you this one. I love this. This is that Hoopa light. Hoopa, hoopa, doopa dee doo. Remember that? I couldn't help but think of that when I heard this name. Okay, so we got this wonderful, beautiful Hoopa light. It's big. I got big hands, and it's heavy. So you got that coming, as well as there's citrine, black tourmaline, and selenite for me. That's for your bath, okay? And then she gave out a nice big citrine pointer. I don't know, some other ones. There's a amethyst, it looks like. There's like 4 or 5 different little tumblers, a Palo Santo, and you get this beautiful bracelet and necklace. It's a tiger's eye like necklace. It looks like the little tiger's eye is being wrapped by, like, I don't know if it's a, I don't really know what it is, quite honestly. It's interesting, but it's cool. And I think maybe your husband might like that. Maybe that's a Christmas present. Woo! Okay, and then also, you're getting this beautiful labradorite. Look at that. Can you see it? It's hard for me to make sure you can see it with these lights. But yeah, there you go. So I'll be getting that to you in the mail here soon. You will need to email me your address, ma'am. All right. And by the way, if there's anybody that wants to give and be a contributor, because this is all about community and us doing things for each other, okay? Below are my PayPal as well as my Venmo. Soon to have a Cash App. I've got to get that taken care of like tomorrow. And you can send donations. Please send friends and family, and please indicate it is a gift when you like say what it's for, because all of this goes back into paying for postage and paying for prices so that we continuously can stream out the love to the exact person that needs it in that time period. And I have not yet had a winner that didn't need the things that they received, that the things that they received didn't align with their mission, their soul's path. It's an incredible thing to witness, I promise you. So, okay, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. That's right. And if you want to be a sponsor, you don't have to have goods. You can even give away gift cards for your business. You can give away like readings. Say that you're an intuitive oracleist. Maybe you just do oracle readings, or maybe you're a sound therapist and you want to do sound therapy, you know, on Zoom with somebody. You know, there's all kinds of ways. Tea reader, like Kat's Unity. Ladies, she is a tea reader. She comes from an ancient line of tea readers. Her family line did this. Incredible. So make sure to reach out to her and go give her a follow on her YouTube, okay? And then also Donna, which is Ancient Goddess LLC. She's probably in here somewhere, or she's maybe running late because she has kids she has to feed. But anyway, you'll see her around on my Facebook and my YouTube. She's amazing. She's just straight up shamanic channeler. She does a lot of womb. She's licensed through womb healing. I'm not sure exactly all the specifics on that, but you can find out. So she'll be being a sponsor as well. Annette Chastain, who is Master Reiki Healer, Card Reader, Mystic Goods Extraordinaire Champion Wizard. Yeah, she'll be one too. So we have plenty of sponsors lined up. We would love to have you. If you know somebody that would like to do it, it's a great way to support me, support the channel, and support the community. I don't get paid anything for these sponsorships. You pay with your goods, and then we do it. And that's how it's done. Because when you give out, you receive. You do. You have to continuous. The universe has to see you giving in flow. You know, even if you don't have a lot, you still give a little. Always. And you give it because then you receive it. It always comes back. Always. Okay? All right. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get all these little things off here so that we can get down to business. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And much lighter, airy fall music. It is a fun gift. Thank you, Annette. It sure is. You're welcome. It's so cool, huh? Sajia, yes, yes, yes. Awesome. And big thanks to Cassie James, Moon Mama Rising. Mama Moon Rising. All her links are below. Please go click on those links before this video ends. Please go click on it right now and save it and go back and visit later and tell her you heard about her through me. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get into the flow. What shall we do first? Let's clear. Oh, and there's one more gift that fell out for you, Sanchia. It's a little quartz, it's a little quartz, rose quartz bottle for you to use in your candles or to crush up and, you know, use. And then it has a whole bunch of pretty stickers, like a big pack of them. So that also, it's a really good package. Really good package that she sent in. Okay, so let's have a look. Ahead. Real quick, let's look ahead. Week ahead for you that are on, like if you're writing it in the timestamps for me, right week ahead, please, so I can get the timestamps in there. All right, so I'm gonna really just turn this down just a little bit because I feel like we need to get a little more serious. I like to always start with the music like a pumping, you know, and getting the vibe going. And now I feel like we need to get a little serious. You know, this is a big week. It's been a big. Don't you get tired of astrologers saying that over and over? It's been a big week. It's a big week. It's like it's never ending with these big weeks. I've not seen a week that went, there ain't shit going on. No need to watch this week. Wouldn't that be cool though, right? I grabbed the wrong bait. I wanted the other one. Oh well. Okay. And I've got to, because it's so freaking hot in this house. See, I turned the AC like settings. Excuse me. Un momento, señor, señoritas. It's been cold here, so I had turned my settings up, and now it's getting hot outside, and it's still wanting to go back. It's like the smart nest thing that, quite honestly, I like the old school one better than this one I got when I got the new system. But it is kind of nice being able to reach over and just touch my phone and do it, right? AI technology. You are getting a new AI ego. Yep. We're getting a new AI ego. And this is something we are going to embrace. We are not going to fight it. We're going to allow it to settle in with excitement and anticipation. Because at any moment, something out of the blue, outstandingly amazing could happen. Truly. And these are fated times, because we are dealing with the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. North Node is you're getting a new ego. You're upgrading your ego. How does your new ego feel? Okay. I am that I am, taking back my power. But simply, in the most purest form there is. Aries is the most simple fire there is. It's the first sign of the zodiac. Think about a brand new little baby soul. It doesn't know a lot. It's just going to be a sponge, but it's excited to try everything, right? That's where we're at. That's what we're processing. That's what we're moving towards. But we could also throw tempers and tantrums because we don't know better. Because things get emotional. And it's important to release all of that, okay? So I coined this month, if you are new or just listening, I coined this month Big Change November. And it's funny because for over 2.5 years, I've always said like a September to remember, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I can't remember some of the other ones. Anyway, I'd always kind of use it like it would rhyme, or it would like both be starting with the same, like a decadent December, you know, something like that. But this one was just straight up, no. When I tuned into it, it was just like, no, just tell them it's big change, because that's how it is all month, period. Big change doesn't always mean big bad change, you know, so don't be in that state. Even though I know sometimes I'm telling it like it is, but I'm telling you, this week, we got some positive light, some sparks of hope, okay? That doesn't mean that next week isn't going to get a little wonky, and we'll get to that too. So, looking at this week ahead, we have currently the moon is in Sagittarius, adventurous, jovial, deep beliefs, religions, universities. You know, you might be seeing some themes around that today and tomorrow. But Thursday, the moon will move into Capricorn, and like things will get really serious come Thursday. Thursday, Friday, and part of Saturday. Very early Saturday. By the way, I am in Central Time, and I'm looking at Eastern Time here in the United States. So kind of adjust for your time zone. If you're in Europe and London somewhere, you know, you're 5 hours ahead, you know. So if you're on the other side of the world, you're 16 hours ahead, you know, stuff like that. I'm guesstimating. I can hear you in the YouTube replay, and I love you for being here. Thank you. That's the other thing. I'm psychic and I can hear audibly when people are talking on future timelines. It just gives me an instant and I can hear it always coming in from my light side most of the time. Unless you're an asshole, then it comes in on my dark side. That's where all the shitty shit comes through. Just saying. All right. So look here. We have that Capricorn moon going to be very busy. Okay. With the moon in Capricorn, as we're having the Cazimi with Mars and the Sun in Scorpio, in a trine over to Neptune in Pisces, okay? This is like really literally becoming reborn, okay? Your visions and your dreams coming alive. But then by Saturday, when that moon moves into Aquarius, we're going to have the sun. I'm sorry, we're going to have the moon, and right before it moves it's still in Capricorn. Right before it moves into Aquarius, the moon is going to cross Pluto at that last end degrees in that third decan of Capricorn. And that's happening really early. So it actually is going to be really more ignited on the 17th, the evening of the 17th. I'm not going to kid. It's kind of like it's like a skydive into the void. You know, this is kind of like you've got to just pack your parachute. So when I was looking at this weekend, which is, I'm looking at 17th and 18th, and some of the 19th, but mostly 17th, 18th, 19th here. When I was in radio, I did morning show radio for many years. I did a lot of crazy stuff in morning show radio. But one was I skydived for the rock alternative station that I did the morning show for. Me and my partner, Eric. And it was West Texas Sky Sports. And we went through this whole thing, like a 2-hour class and how to do all this stuff, right? And then here we go. So like, as this plane is flying, and we're this little bitty plane, right? And I have this little man that I, like, literally, I'm strapped on the back of a little man, or he was strapped on me. I can't remember exactly. No. He was behind me and I was in the front. And he's going to be like my tandem jumper, right? And as we're going up in the plane, and it's going in circles. You can very much clear it. And I'm like, I said, why are we going in circles? And the guy goes, it's just easy. I'm like, okay. So anyway, we get up to the right elevation. And as you're going through something like that, I mean, you want to talk about adrenaline rush, like your belly is like in knots and you're excited, but you're scared as shit. Like you're, oh my God, I'm about to jump out of this perfectly good airplane. What was I thinking? Well, I'm doing it for radio. I've got the cell phone, by the way, back then, flip phone, duct taped to my wrist. Speed dial the radio station as soon as I'm in the air so I can get the call-in break of all call-in breaks live on the air, in the air, above West Texas Sky Sports. It is the Chandinator and Eric. You want to talk about the most exhilarating, most amazing feeling ever. When I was tuning into this energy that I started to feel today, I was like, this is like when I was going in circles, going up and up and up, getting ready to do my skydive. When I did the free fall, I loved it so much that I didn't want to pull my ripcord. The free fall was the best part. The guy literally had to say, if you don't pull the ripcord, I'm going to do it for you. And I'm like, and we're up in this parachute. And now it's just all, and you're just floating down. And I'm just kind of like being this double Scorpio sun in the first house with this Mars Scorpio and this Aries moon. I'm just like kind of disappointed at that point because I'm like, I said, I remember saying as we were going down, right as I speed down, I said, next time you tell that plane to go higher. That's what I said. Because I wanted more free fall. I wanted more of that edge. Called that in to the radio station. Because back in the day, you had a call. Somebody had to be there to catch that call to put you on the radio. And I feel like that's kind of how it is right now. And we're going to be free falling. And we'll have to pull our ripcord. And we'll have to float on down. And we may rip our ass into the earth. Or we may actually land softly. It just depends. But I feel like it's such a positive thing. Even though we've been through such chaos. Such trauma. Such challenges, losses, and difficulties. I feel like it's really this new dimension. And it's there. I was in it today. And I thought, man, everything's so beautiful. You know, the colors change around you. And people smiled at me today. You know, and I smiled back. You know, and I was on a mission for a fucking toilet seat. Son broke the toilet seat upstairs. It was old. It needed probably a new one anyway. But still, I'm like, oh my God. And okay, so I'm getting my hair done. I got to tell this one last story. Story time. I'm getting my hair done. And my hairdresser, Tim, I'm saying, well, you know, I kind of think I need to get one of those lights. Because we're talking about lighting. Don't ask. Anyway, I said, I think I need to get one of those lights for the bathroom. Because it's so dark over in the little potty area of the guest bathroom, and my son turns the big light on and he forgets to turn it off, and then it's on all night. And so I bought one of the motion lights for the front part of the bathroom, but you got to go all the way to the back and you go to the slow area. Anyway, he goes, why don't you get one of those toilet seats that light up, that has the light inside it? And I'm like, oh, good idea. I literally was looking it up. Then I get a text from Landon and from Angela, who's here helping him, saying he just broke the toilet seat. Literally within minutes. This is the kind of manifestations that we can do. So be very cautious in what you're thinking and what you're saying, because that shit will manifest quickly, especially if you're in a high vibrational frequency like I was today. High matrix, high. I mean, I'm having to ground quite a bit. We also have solar flares. I had a solar flare today. Did you know that? Yeah, we had a solar flare today. I think we might have two, actually. Let's just look and see. Let's just look and see what we got here. I think I have it right here. Let's look. Let's see where we're at. Solar activity, solar flares. Yep, there it is right there. Go ahead and show you. So, I want me on here. There we go. So you have right there at the top, let me get it. There we go. You had an M1.08. And then yesterday, make this smaller. Oh, it's not showing me yesterday. Okay. Anyway, yesterday we had another one. So we're having these solar flares, and we have a CME that's supposed to be coming around either tonight or tomorrow. We had a little CME brush by yesterday, and it spiked us up to KP5. KP5 is a low to moderate geomagnetic storm, which the magnetic energy around the planet is affected. Therefore, we are affected. Okay. And let's go to home. Now we're at KP1, and the solar levels for the solar wind is 364. That's low. This is all low. See, it's not here right now, but we're getting spikes. And when the spikes hit, if they are earth facing, like that massive one that we've ever recorded, just what was it last week? If it's earth facing, then it can come in and brush by the magnetic field of earth. Therefore, we're feeling all of the symptoms, stomach aches, vertigo, feeling wiped out, feeling like you got to lay down. All of that kind of stuff comes in. Let's see. Yeah, these are just normal readings. Okay, so we can check back to that later on. Let's pull this up. Okay, hold on. I have this that I just wanted to talk about, because I want to make sure that you really realize. I wrote this earlier today. Mars is empowered and amplified. Mars desires, Mars possesses. This is a Mars in Scorpio is possessive. This is mine. Okay? Mars creepy ego. This, this can turn really Hannibal Lecter. I think Hannibal Lecter empowered. Okay? This Mars, this is the shadow side. Every planet, every transit, every human has a lower frequency and a higher frequency. Not one bad or good. It is just energy, okay? This is Jack Nicholson in The Shining. How he lost his mind. We're talking about Neptune being in trine to the Sun and Mars, okay? Solar, inflamed authority. This is a big water trine, emotional, intuitive. That solar energy is like, I am the authority over you. You will put the leather on, or whatever, freaky sex. That's what it is. Granted by the divine. See, that's the other thing is, you may have this like situations, you may hear about it, whatever, of people who are just like all up in their dogmas. Whether it's a religious dogma or whether it's like just they know better, like they know. And it's been given to me by the divine. You know what I'm saying? Like they know. And it's God-given. We're talking about Mercury and Sagittarius right there. Sagittarius is inflamed beliefs, it's the professor of the university who seriously knows it all, and then he becomes inflamed. Okay, that's what this is about. Emboldened quantum, unlike anything other. Intelligence and physical endurance. Okay, so you could really, like, if there is something that you've been wanting to do physically, start it now. If there is something, a workout, like physical, like get out there and play rugby or whatever, golf, tennis, whatever, maybe you want to snowboard, snow ski, try some of these sports, try something different. Or just go on out and take a run, but have an attitude of awe and wonderment when you're doing it, not of, I've got to go work out. You know what I'm saying? It's really going to be about how you proceed with your attitude before you begin this. It's how you're thinking about it, okay? It's a Kundalini activation unlike any other, with a risk or inner core temptation to the underworld type of feelings that are within. This is deep, 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 dark stuff inside. Deep, dark stuff inside. I'm going to tell you, okay, I'll just tell you. Yesterday, I've got this whole new winter solstice set. Y'all know I've got all that stuff in Libra, and I've got to be having me a pretty little set over here. I was really enjoying just kind of like putting it all together, even though yesterday was a hard day. It started out hard in the morning, but I shifted myself out of that. I wasn't going to be in that. I'm okay. I say. It was 5-year anniversary of my husband dying. And so, but this helped me to shift it all up. And then as I'm doing it, and I scan, this is how I do it, because I've got all kinds of stuff around in this room and next door. And I'm trying to like, okay, I can put this here. No, I'm going to take this away. And you're scanning, like I scan things like I'm an AI. And then as I'm scanning, I literally started, and because I've been having these mantis beings coming through this, and it started coming through, and then I went, oh, Clarice. What the hell was that? I thought to myself. There's that inner darkness inside of all of us. There's that slight little bit that goes, I will be evil just for one moment. And then you're like, hold on a minute here. This isn't who we are. Is it? This is that kind of energy. This is that kind of energy. Just saying. Okay. Getting back to this week ahead real quick. I wrote, this weekend we have the Mercury out of bounds. Part of the week from Wednesday on, we have the moon out of bounds. When these planets are out of bounds, they behave badly. So then you look, where is the moon? Well, at the middle of the week when it goes out of bounds, and it's void of course, it has tomorrow, it's in Sagittarius. So, and Sagittarius have been known to be flaky. They just take off. They need to adventure. They can't stay still in one space. So emotionally, you may be feeling like you need to get the hell out of here, you know? And you may already be planning to get the hell out of here, right? You know, but you're like, no, I gotta do it today. That's kind of that energy. But I want you to understand that there's some internal shakiness. You know, you may feel annoyed. There is a yod with Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus. So you gotta watch how you're talking to yourself. Inflation. This is a big inflation week. Like, you can inflate everything really quick. Just let it go. That is the theme for the week. Let it go. Don't hold on to anything. It's not coming with you. It wasn't meant for you anyway. This weekend, 16th, 17th, 18th, a spark of hope, a rebirth, Christed light consciousness, Christ embodied, powerful visions and dreams, but also powerful illusions, and people may be losing their mind. That's a big one there. But it's really, I see more positive. But come Saturday, the deal is sealed. There will be a big decision. Something big, something that you've been meaning to address, something that you've been needing to do. Go ahead and do that. I would say now to the 17th. And then on the 18th, it's done. It's sealed. It could be erratic, and you may have some regret to some things, but you'll have inspiring visions. Be the inspiring visionary to what you want. And if things are out of bounds, communication, because Mercury's your communication, you know, I would really go ahead and take care of whatever it needs to be said tomorrow, Thursday, or by the latest on the 17th. And then Sunday and Monday and Tuesday of next week, that is when we need to really be flexible. We need to be able to flow and glide, because that moon will have moved into Aquarius on Saturday and Sunday. And there's a lot of collective emotional outburst, outrage. You know, you could see maybe in your community some people fighting back about a situation, or, you know, you're going to see it in the world, you know, groups of people fighting, standing up, rebelling, protesting. That's a big one starting over the weekend as well. Now, next Monday is a big day, a very big day, as the sun is in sextile to Pluto, while the moon is conjoined to Saturn. Okay, then we have the moon square both Mars and the sun, while the moon also later in the day trines Jupiter, while the moon is void of course. Stay home. Oh, also Pluto's going to trine Chiron. So, like, literally Monday is a moody Monday. If you can stay home, if you can just kind of stay out of the flow of the bullshit, great. If not, step fully in. Fully step in full awareness, knowing things are going to be inflated, knowing that people are going to be erratic and aggressive, and knowing that, you know, there's going to be maybe some blocks and some delays in whatever the hell you're doing next Monday. Really going Sunday into Monday. Tuesday, I will be back here for Thanksgiving week, but I'm just going to let you know. So Tuesday and Wednesday, the sun moves into Sagittarius early on Wednesday. Okay, so it's a big shift of energy. You got to realize too, 19th, 20th, and 21st, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's when the sun and Mars, which they're traveling together, they're really literally within the same, like they're going to be traveling together for a while. They're kind of going the same speed. That's when the sun and Mars, did I say Mercury? Excuse me. The sun and Mars and Scorpio are at their last in degrees. And those last in degrees are always the most intense degrees. So it's a big buildup, kind of explosive, more of the same, but it could be incredibly productive and passions. Oh my gosh, love could happen in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Really amazing love could happen in a moment, especially now that we have Venus at home in Libra, balancing out our loving, beautiful relationships. You know, things come into play where people step in and they're there and they're ready to help with open arms, or, you know, you're able to help someone else, therefore feeling good within yourself. You know, there's all kinds of really opportunities to look at this in a way of Mars being at the heart of the sun, even though he has some challenges going through Scorpio with the sun. You know, I mean, that's power. There's no other way to put it. It's about empowerment, bolden empowerment. And that's what you've got to grab onto right now. Next Tuesday into Wednesday, we're gonna have a softer, like you'll feel next Wednesday morning when you wake up, a softer, but a little bit of angst is still there. And there's a lot of hope and a lot of fellowship around Thanksgiving Day with some sacrifices. Be ready to make some sacrifices, but don't we always, if we have to go and visit family and stuff? It's just fucking part of it, right? And then Mars will enter into Sagittarius next Thursday. And, you know, I will be back here to talk all about it. You know, I will be next Tuesday. So that's your week ahead. Now we're going to go ahead and look at this chart with this Mars Cazimi. I'm not going to cover a whole lot on this chart because we're really covered a whole lot already. I am going to throw up. I've got to switch this. Hold on a second. Hold on. I got to take this off. And then I've got to put it back on. Yep, perfect. And we got this. This is the Mars Cazimi in Scorpio. So real quick, we're just going to go what this means, because I thought it was interesting. Plus, it's my birthday. Sabian Symbols. So you'll kind of understand how I work and how I operate if you're interested. But I thought it was very cool, the meaning of this symbol where Mars and Scorpio are meeting. It's at 2530, okay? 2535, my bad. So we always round up to 26, okay? So here we go. This is Scorpio, 26 degrees. Indians making camp. The key word here is extemporization, excess. The theme, resourcefulness. This symbol speaks to the self-establishment and to man's skill in finding or obtaining everything needed to function completely wherever he finds himself. The image of Indians making camp is a simple but adaptable resourcefulness, or being able to make do with whatever is immediately at hand. On a practical level, this image can indicate a fresh start in a new place. There is a suggestion here that an individual is where he is in his life as the result of his choices, or what he has accepted and rejected in the past. Self-fulfillment here becomes a matter of discovering what you are good at and doing it. What you are good at and doing it. The positive. At its highest, this symbol represents versatility, innovation, and pioneering spirit of adventure. Negative. Avoidance of struggle and a blind acceptance of whatever happens in life is destined or fated. So, you know, wow. Oh, and I do want to do these. The stepping stones. Settlement. Establishment. New foundations. Organization. Community. Resourcefulness. Making do. Improvisation. Innovation. And adaptability. You know, it's time for us to be really, by the way, if you want to see which book this is the book I read out of for the Sabian Symbols by Diana E. Roshi. There you go. You want to take a screenshot? You know, this is really about being adaptable in any situation, quick on your feet, being able to, okay, you know, we've got this, we've got that, we've got, okay, we can go. It was so much like when I read this, I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's much like I've got to create this set, you know, and I'm going to have to figure out how to do that, right? I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to put. I'm going to use this. Oh, do we need this? Which, by the way, I brought in last minute some nettle. Yeah, I brought in some nettle. Because nettle is the herb of Scorpio. One of them, anyway. And it stinks. But it grows like crazy. You can't really get rid of it once you start growing. And it twines and it goes and it takes over. It's extremely powerful, this herb. So I thought it'd be a good idea just to kind of sprinkle that across the board. And bless it with some nettle before we begin. And I've got some oils and some stuff. Oh, by the way, this is the new essential oil that well, it's not new. This is the new one that I just got in. I'm loving this Young Living frankincense for the season. Also very good for Scorpio season, going into Sagittarius season. You know, this fall, winter month, that frankincense is so good. So, so good. Make sure you're using that in your essential oils to protect, blend, calm, ignite the passion that is you, because you're an amazing spiritual being in a flesh suit. So cool, right? Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, yes, I see more of you here. Cassie James. Yes, there is our awesome sponsor. Thank you so much. I hope that you were able to see the giveaway. If you weren't, please back it up. So yeah. Christy. Yes. Sun, moon, and rising. Yeah. Cassie, our winner was Sunchia out of New Zealand. She needs all this. She deserves it. I'm so happy that she's the winner. Let me grab her. Look, there she goes. She says right here, thank you, Cassie James. So thankful, so grateful for all your kindness. So good. This is what we do here. We bring community in and we give away and we learn about astrology. And there is Lynn and Aaron. I see you guys there in the chat. I'm sorry I missed you while I was going through the channel Deep Astrology. Christy, hi Christy, and there's Julie. Hi Julie, Angela, beautiful Angela. Oh yes, my sweetheart. Let it go, let it go. She did a great job today helping Landon and helping around the house while I was running around looking for a toilet seat. Because I can't be having just any old toilet seat. I need a nice one because the one that he had was really nice. It's a really thick, big, heavy duty one. It came with the house, so I was like, I'm not going to settle for no little whatever Walmart fucking shit. Excuse my language, but I'm just not going to. All right. Revolution happening in Spain right now. Yeah, cool. I saw some of that, but you guys know, if you know me, I am not someone who watches the news all the time. I just don't. I know that kind of stuff is going to happen, but I also know what's coming ahead energetically. You know? And I know it's a cycle. And I know we'll get through it. And I know we're about to be having an amazing, amazing December. You know, yes, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. But the energy is going to lighten so much. But then we're going to, I'm just telling you, we're going to start going into a little bit of troubles. You know, January is always kind of hard. February, massive activations coming. Massive activations in February. And then, of course, March equinox, huge. And we have that massive biggest solar eclipse, most crazy aspected solar eclipse I've ever seen in the 8 years that I've been doing this. So get ready, and it's coming straight through the United States. So that'll be fun. All right, real quick here, real fast. So this Mars Cazimi, you're going to feel it all week long, but it's exact on November 17th. Hold on, I got to mark it up. Mark it up. Mark it up. There we go. It's coming exact on November 17th, okay? At 11:01 p.m. Central. 11:01 p.m. Central. I mean, seriously? That is happening Central Time, 11:01. 10:01 Eastern, okay? I was blown away. I was like, that's pretty good numbers to have your birthday on, you know? And with the Mars Cazimi, and I'm a Scorpio Mars. So crazy. I couldn't believe it. I was like, so cool. Okay, so here we go. We got Mars with Ceres. Now, Ceres, who is Ceres? Ceres is Demeter from the Greek mythologies. Ceres is Mother Earth, okay? She's the nurturer who keeps Earth. Ceres is the mom who takes care, and so we're getting help from her. So this is beautiful. Really positive energy. Now, we also have a sextile when this happens right over here to the moon and Pluto. The moon and Pluto coming together in Capricorn says you must take action aggressively, intuitively, passionately, desiring what it is that you want to let go, that is dead, that is no more. Emotionally, it has been dragging your power through the dirt. It's done. You know what it is. I can hear you. You know what it is. Let it go. Let it go now. Because it's going to end possibly abruptly by the weekend, by Friday. Okay? Got a couple days. But when this happens, and then it is in a trine, water trine, over here to Neptune in Pisces, igniting the vision, the dream, but also igniting illusions and bullshit, smoke and mirrors. And is the media really lying? Yes, they are. Okay, so then you come over here and you can see this is also sextiling. So we have this wonderful T-square. See it? Right there. Happening to this moon. So they're all talking together saying, okay, you've done this, you've gotten this far with this situation. Give it one last push this week and address those things that need to be spoken. Mercury being in Sagittarius. Okay, here's Mercury in Sagittarius right here. Okay, Mercury in Sagittarius also in a half square, awkward, halfwards over here to Venus. And Venus is saying, I'm going to make it fair. I'm going to make it just. I'm going to make it balanced. But you must address it before Pluto says, yeah. Pluto is the underworld. It is the end of the road. It is, I'm sorry. You gotta be done with this. It's dead. It's over. Put the last nail in the coffin. You can't go back to it. Okay? And when the moon is there, our mother, our nurturing, and the moon also represents our personal lives. It's saying something in your personal life is done. It's over. And you must move on to something new. Something new, okay? And Saturn says you must have discipline with it, because Saturn is over here in Pisces, still at 0 degrees, just barely moving along. Over here talking directly to Chiron and the North Node in Aries. Old wounds, old karmic wounds are healed through your new ego. Balanced. And we make the ego beautiful. We don't make it bad here. It's not. You couldn't be a human in a flesh suit if you didn't have an ego, capiche? So what you're talking about here is you got all of this speaking directly over here to Pluto. You see here? In a square also to Venus. Every single one of these planets is pointing, well, almost every, let me correct, is pointing towards Pluto and this wonderful Cazimi that's happening for us, not to us. Black Moon Lilith, Kali energy in Virgo. We're going to get down to brass tacks here. All the in particulars have to be handled. And why? Because I'm in a harmonious trine up here to Jupiter. Jupiter's magnifying everything that is settled into the earth. Your senses. When I scanned things today, when I'm scanning, it's like I'm an AI. I'm like an AI when I'm scanning things. I got a million things going. And so they go bing, bing, bing. And then I'm like, that's it. That's it. Bring it over. You know what I'm saying? That is exactly this kind of energy. You got to be quick on your feet. You got to be able to survive anything. And you have to be able to do it with drive, with passion, but still purity and innocence. That is what this is all about. Uranus up here, still in a far opposition because he's at 20 degrees. But it was exactitude on the new moon in Scorpio, so it's fading away. But doesn't mean that we won't still have some surprises. Doesn't mean that we won't have some shakeups happening around the world, because it is also in a wide trine over here to Pluto. Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio, and that's why he matters so much. And he rules power. He rules death. And in Capricorn, he rules the death of world powers. And he's been working over and cleaning it up for many years there in Capricorn, and about to enter into Aquarius. Next year, he will slide back for 1/2 of a degree. Not even 1/2 a degree, actually. For just a short 5-week period. And then he'll be into Aquarius for the next 20 years. And we'll be working over that sign. So incredible. At the end of the month, Neptune is going to go direct. And then at the end of December, literally on New Year's Eve, Jupiter is going direct, giving back benefits to everything that is Taurus. And then finally, in January, we'll have the last Uranus and Chiron direct. So it's pretty cool. Actually, Chiron direct goes sooner, but we'll look at that as we go. That's good on the astrology for now. Oh my God, I love you too. Ha ha ha. Yes, very cool. Very cool. Congrats. Grand evening. There's Ancient Goddess Wisdom LLC. I was speaking about you earlier. Y'all go check her out on Facebook and YouTube and her TikTok videos. She's got some really amazing stuff out there. She's a very dear sister of mine. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything before we leave. We're going to just update. Nope. No solar flares. Nothing's come in yet. But I'm going to keep that handy as we are flying high on adventures with this moon in Sagittarius tonight, conjunct, it just passed over earlier, conjunct to Mercury. Mercury's right on top of my Mercury in Sagittarius too. This is why I'm like, wow, I can talk for days. So this may be a long video, I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get out of that. And what I want to do is show you the board. Bam. This is pretty amazing. This is the necklace that Sanchia is going to win. That's going to go in her package. And you can't really, let me see if I can do it like this. See if you can see it this way. It's got this beautiful gold. It's gold sheen obsidian. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at, and she hand makes these. Look at, is that not beautiful? I have one with Malachi, and then I got one as a gift for my son. But he don't get it till Christmas. So I cannot. Oh, and by the way, all these gifts every single time, you know where they sit in between shows? They go directly back into my 4-sided Russian pyramid for charging. 7-foot Russian pyramid. Yeah, that's where they go. That thing's amazingly powerful. You can ask anybody who's been here and sat in it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, powerful stuff. Cool. You're welcome. Awesome. Okay, so tonight. I need a little sip here real quick. We are playing with 4 tarot decks and 2 oracle decks. We will be channeling for the elements and all of the signs, which are sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so you know your earth element, your air element, your water element, your fire. You know, we'll be channeling for all of that. You may or may not receive light language. It's, you know, it just depends. You know, when I get into the channel, nothing, by the way, most everything I do is all intuitive flow. I have a few notes here and there, but like I just kind of just go with it. You know, I write stuff down and then I just go with it. Whatever comes through is what comes through. But all of the cards, when we're doing this, you know, I may not read the card exactly how you would read it because I'm channeling beings or higher selves or, you know, your highest self. Sometimes it just depends. The dragons are wanting to come in big time, and the dragons are here. So we're playing with the Dragon Oracle tonight, the Earth Bone Oracle, just because it's all about rebirth and transformation, baby. We are at the end of Scorpio season. Yes. The Phantom Tarot deck, just because I like it. And the Tarot of Dreams, because we got Neptune involved in quite a bit of this. And Saturn has just gone direct to Neptune and bringing structure and all of this wonderful, beautiful matter to spirit. Spirit to matter. Matter to spirit. It's one and the same. Christ embodied, coming back. The resurrection happening within. That's what it is. Animal Tarot, because I just love this deck. I just love it. And I thought, well, we're heading into Sagittarius season next week. And what is Sagittarius? He's a Centaur. He's half horse, half man. So there you go. So these are the cards that we're playing with tonight. Oh, I forgot to tell you about that one. The Tarot of Forbidden Dreams. Yeah, when that one comes up, if you have children, you want to have them leave their room. They're naughty cards. They only come out for Scorpio season and sometimes Taurus season because, you know, Taurus and Scorpio, they be the freaks of the zodiac. Oh, I know you, Leo and Sag, and definitely Libra, same thing. Cancer sometimes, but they all close behind the sheets. They ain't gonna tell. So funny. Okay, I am in rare form. I'm not even kidding. Okay, here we go. Oh, goodness. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm an intuitive evolutionary astrologer. This is going to be something that is programmed to you. It's like a frequency blueprint that I lay over all of your consciousness, and you just be open to receive. You may be hearing a reading that's for the water signs, but you don't have a water in your big 3, which is your sun, your moon, and your rising. And if you don't have your sun, moon, and rising, please go get it at astrograph.com. That's a free birth chart, very intuitive. You can learn a lot there. Okay. But it's really about if you feel it. It's about if you get a ping in your heart, or if you get a chill, or if you're like, damn, is that you talking to me? It's not me, remember. I'm channeling. So, you know, yeah, it is. And I can feel, like I'm starting to already get feelings, and I get chills, I get tingles, I get different things that go on. Tones in the ear. I can smell across the veil. I can hear audibly. Sometimes, not all the time. So, and as lit as I am, I'm just like, I know some big stuff is coming through tonight. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and clear. Ooh, here we go. I have the root chakra crystal bowl out here, the big one. It's the big bowl. It's very deep, very low. Really grounding and anchoring in to Mother Gaia, because this is some very igniting energy that we're about to be stepping in. If you're not feeling it, you should be pretty soon. Maybe by tomorrow. I don't know. See the inner child healer? I want you to focus on your inner child. All signs, all collective. Focus on your inner child. Love her. Accept her. Hug him. Tell him you're proud of him. Tell him he is wanted and needed. Reach deep down within and heal the inner child. Play. It's time to play. We're going to leave that wonderful dragon right out there. And we're going to find out where we're playing here tonight. Let's see, what are we doing tonight? No shake him haki. Here we go. Here we go. That's right. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Where is the moderators to tell me what we're doing? Do I have no moderators tonight? Oh my goodness. I have no moderators. That's crazy. Oh, there she is. There she is. Kat said, so air, earth, fire, and water. Okay, I'll have to come back to that and you'll have to remind me. So we're going with air first. Very good. We can do that. Please don't forget that you can like, share, subscribe, and comment on the replay of this video. We will be having more contesting, so you always want to come back and make sure you've commented. Please share the video. We are on the road to 1,000. I have no idea how this works. I have 10K followers on Facebook, and I have less than 1,000 after 2 years, over 2 years on YouTube. Probably getting shadow banned. Please ask your coworker, ask your friend. Hey, just pull it up on their phone. Hey, pull up Chant of Sparkles. Hit subscribe. Oh no, you don't have to watch. Just hit subscribe. I need to get over 1,000, y'all. I mean, like, it's getting to that point of like, am I going to continue doing this? Kind of thing. So please help a girl out. All right, so we're going with air first. We're going with air, Gemini and Libra and Aquarius. You guys are up for your sun, moon, and rising. Here we go. Sun, moon, and rising signs. Remember, if you are here and you like don't have any of those in your sun, moon, and rising top 3, but you still feel it, because I feel like that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a lot of cross. They're showing me crosses, so it's like there's going to be a lot of crossroads. There's going to be a lot of cross things that we're doing here tonight. So everybody kind of just tune in. Yeah. Okay, here we go. I feel an energy coming from the light, from the left side or the right side, which is my night side. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We've got the naughty cards for you tonight. Blow that out. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what we got. So you've got the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. And I am going to zoom this in just so that you can see a little bit closer. There we go. What is that? Oh, Scorpio. He's trying to peek out here. Hello. Okay. So, the 5 of Cups is tripping me out. So, these cards. Can you see? Oh, no. I know what it is. Hold on. Let me move this back. There you go. That's better. Okay. So, you have the 5 and the 4 of Cups. There's something you're disappointed in. There's something that has let you down. There's something that you were really excited about, that you put a lot of effort into, but now it's kind of like limp. Okay. But your challenge here is to celebrate anyway, even through the disappointment. Something that you wanted, something that you've been working on. You put a lot of your heart into this. This may even be like something that's really saddened you. It could be loss. It could be let go. But the challenge here is celebration. It is literally come together. This is about, coming together at a festival, coming together at a community festival. Maybe you're going to go to Astrology Fest with me, December 8th, 9th, and 10th in Houston. If you are and you want to get tickets, let me know. We'll send you the link. I'll send you the video that explains everything from Todd Medina if you're interested. The Four of Cups is traditionally feeling like you need to celebrate, but you're also feeling like, you're getting left out of something. I feel like this celebration needs to come through though. I really do. But you may also be given something that's grand and big throughout this, like celebratory feeling of coming together with people. And it may be a letdown. It may be like, I'm just not really into this anymore. I feel like there's a lot of things that you've been disappointed by, and not just disappointed, but hurt. You've been hurt by. These are cups. This is emotion, but it's also intuitive in using your heart mind. Okay. You want to use your heart mind. Let's see what else we have for the beautiful air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Spirit, what do you have for them? 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. What's next, please, Spirit? Four of Wands. You got 2 4s right there, honey. And the King of Cups. So there's my celebration card. I was feeling a celebration coming, even though it was something that you're not interested in. Your challenge is to be interested in something from it, even though you're having to be disappointed and let go. There is a spark of hope here. This is, okay, 4 of Wands is about being grounded, taking the bull by the horns, and coming together within a situation. It may just be that you have to celebrate something within you, some accomplishments, even with people around you that maybe aren't so much into it. You know what I'm saying? On the outside of you, there is a King of Coins. This could be a earth sign. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I feel like the King of Coins, look at that card. Hello. I feel like the King of Coins is very grounded, very practical. He's very family oriented, and he's going to bring home the bacon. Okay, he's literally, and that's just a saying, he's going to bring home the money. He's going to bring home the wealth. He's going to make sure that his family is taken care of. He's not one to not come through with discipline and commitment. There's somebody there that can really help to smooth this out for you a little bit, I believe. The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords can be like having to move away, having to leave a situation that's difficult, still having to take a lot of your difficulties with you. With the Four of Cups up here, that is kind of like that offer of celebration, that offer that you're given, an offer that you're not really excited about. But with the Six of Swords saying here, you may need to just walk away from that. Even though you've been disappointed and you feel like there still is a glimmer of hope here. There is a celebration. There is a celebration at hand. There is a gathering of some sort. And it's grounded. But then there you go. There is the Death card. That is the card of Scorpio. Transformation, metamorphosis. It's done. It's finito. It's over. Okay, it's done. Walk away from it. You got to walk. There's too much disappointment. Even though you want the celebration, even though you have the hope, and even though you have somebody here that's like really could show up with the finances that you need to help you get away from that situation that you're in. On the bottom, you have the Nine of Wands. Of course you have the Nine of Wands on the bottom. Of course you have the Nine of Wands on the bottom. Trying to get it where you can see them all here. Yeah, the Nine of Wands on the bottom. You're almost finished, right? You've worn yourself out. I mean, just look at her. You know, I mean, you're at the end of something that's been... Wands are about your passions, your desire, the things you accomplish, the creativity, the things that you... The spirit that runs through you that helps you to accomplish things. It's about your traumas and your trials, you know, and all the hard stuff that we have to go through. The Queen of Swords is down there saying there's intelligence to be had here. You know, there's a discipline that needs to be had here, but there's also a fairness and a loveliness. And are you holding yourself in that love state and literally trying to be balanced within having to leave, having to have this really like drastic ending, I feel like, because of disappointments in the past. But there is a spark of hope, and really you're almost at the very end of the situation. All right, let's go ahead and pull for you. I want to get the, what is it, the Shadow or Earth Bone deck. More clarifications for the air signs, please. I'm getting a lot of like fluid here. It feels like there's a lot going on my night side. This is the shadow side. So that just tells me that, you know, you've been having a lot of difficulties. You may even feel like you're not being heard. You know, like you tried to express yourself and you're not being heard. That could be it as well. Okay, here we go. Migration, initiation, adventure, and freedom. Well, that's it right there. You know, I mean, look, you know, it looks like there's Mars in the background. You know, it's a moon. It's a red moon, but still, you know, you want your freedom. I feel like you want your freedom, and I feel like you're going to take it. I think you're kind of done here. Let's see if there's another here. Faith, hope, inspiration, and rejuvenation. Hold out for faith. That's right. You have to let go if you want your freedom. You have to know that the inspired action is required through all of this. On the bottom, you have wisdom, independent thinking, and enlightenment. You know, that Six of Swords, that is your card. That is higher guidance. That is wisdom. The knowledge to know that you can pick up and go and take your freedom. And you don't have to put up with that stuff anymore. Okay, let's also get for you some beautiful dragon oracles to close out the read for the air signs, the beautiful dragons. What are the dragons saying? There we go. Thank you. You have the lilac fire dragon. Transmute through the power of divine love. Open up to transcend love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. These are code activated. You can take a screenshot of it if you like. I'll hold it there just a few more seconds, or you can always back it up. And we also have the Earth and Air Dragon. Wow, you got the actual Air and Earth Dragon, and you have that Earth sign coming in to help. Earth and Air Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth, okay? Stay balanced. Ground your visions. Neptune in a trine over to this Mars Cazimi The Sun. Manifest your hopes and your dreams. You can keep one foot in one world and the other foot in the other if you want. You can balance it out, right? You can do it. I know you can. Thank you so much to the air signs. I love you. You are loved. You know, and we feel that you have had a lot of trials with this situation and a lot of disappointments, but we're proud of you for holding on to your optimism and for finally, you know, pulling out your sword and cutting that off and saying no more. Because If you have it, you're gonna, because you got the death card. Out of 78 cards, you got the death card on the last week of Scorpio season. So that says a lot. All right, air signs, thank you for being here. I love you, love you, love you. We could not do this world without you. You are needed in this world. Know that, okay? Know that you are so needed in this world. And when the offer comes through, it may be a beautiful offer, but there's something inside of you that's saying, I gotta go. I need my freedom. Take it. And the it's the freedom codes for you. Migration. I'm sitting there, all of those cards, and it pops again. Again. Look at this. Freedom codes. They're there. Take your freedom. Take it. Go on your adventures. And if that means you just go on adventures in your local area, that's what that means. You do it however. You can have it freedom and adventure within your own home. You just have to think a little outside of the box to get there. If you want some tips, I'll give you some, because I've been feeling that myself. So, all right. Let's go ahead and get these a shuffle for the next, and then we'll move on to the next tarot deck. Thanks, air signs. I love you. I love you so much. Okay. Red moon affects deer movement. You know, and it was so crazy. I'm not even kidding. Today, I was in Lowe's. And of course, when you go into Lowe's for a toilet seat, you have to look at all of the Christmas shit that's out there, right? And I was like, oh man, there was this gold buck deer, this beautiful, because I like to put my antlers and everything for my winter solstice, because I do winter solstice. I don't do Christmas. I do winter solstice, so my whole house decorates out like winter solstice stuff. And I wanted the deer buck so bad. It was gold, but then I was like, no, stop it. And then I found a freaking peacock at Lowe's that lights up. Oh, he's so beautiful. He's like and he's not like foamy. He's like shiny and pretty, and he lights up, and he's huge. It's only $80, but I was like, no, I'm not. Where am I going to put it? Where am I going to put this massive peacock? But I really want it. I might go back and get it. I don't know. It's so funny, right? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so you're welcome so much. And I'm just looking to see who we're... Thank you, Kat, for being here. I don't know where everybody else is. I guess everybody's busy. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate you a lot. Okay, so we are on to Earth signs next. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Whew. Lots going down with the Earth signs. Bam. Earth signs. All right. First thing I'm supposed to say out the chute is that somebody's been getting pressure on the left head, or maybe their eye is hurt, or there's something going on here. It could even be the ear, but there's something going on here. They said to get like, and this is very bizarre, try not to get in your eyes, but put some eucalyptus, and maybe some peppermint oil with some coconut oil, and like heat it in the microwave, and then just like let it soothe into your face or into your neck or whatever's going on. And if it's your eye, be real careful. You, of course, keep your eye closed. But you could get that will help to soothe it and bring it down. I feel like something's going on with the head right here with somebody. There's some kind of swelling or inflammation, or something's going on all through here. And that would make sense because Mars rules Aries. Aries is in the North Node, and we have, of course, Mars with the Sun. So everything Martian. If you want to really seriously dig into this transit, go look up Mars. Study the hell out of Mars and all things Mars, and understand The sun is shining on Mars for a while, and this is how it's going to be ramped up. Okay. Somebody wanted to hear that, I guess. Excuse me. Let me get a little drink. Excuse me. So I'm also going to, because they're telling me on the light side. So earth signs, take a nice deep cleansing breath with me right now. Take a nice deep cleansing breath. Just breathe in a nice deep cleansing breath. Breathing in all of that wonderful light. Breathing in the golden Christ consciousness. Bringing in all of the love that is you. Okay? Breathing all of it in. And then when you blow it out, I just want you... And they're also saying you can get some nettle. So they asked me to I'm just going to sprinkle a little nettle here on these cards. And I'm sprinkling it across this very powerful Andara that I have here. And I'm just going to envision all of the nettle weaving through all of the issues and all the problems that you're having with your health, your wealth, and your relationships. I'm just going to weave that nettle through. And what's going to happen is that nettle is going to act as a blanket over all of your issues. Blanket of light. So when you're blowing it out, I'm blowing out some nettle. Would be a good idea for you to go get some nettle and use it. Maybe put it in a little sachet, put it in your car, in your purse. You know, put a black tourmaline goes really well. Or you know, red emerald or anything like that. That's like a Mars, you know, something that's going to absorb and take some of that out. All right, here we go. And you have got the animal tarot, for the earth signs. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. They're saying that you need to take a rest. You know what I'm saying? That you need to take some time to... You've been pushing pretty hard. And this is time for you to take a rest. And they're even saying, take a rest on that person. You know, whoever that is, it could be a group or a couple of people or whatever. Take a rest on it. Take a pause on that situation and allow things to unfold. Okay. 9 of Cups. There it is. So this 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. This is a great way to start out your reading. Okay. It is a wish fulfillment card. This also tells me there's some overindulgence somewhere happening. It also is a card of solo, meaning take a break. Go solo at this just for a little bit. Okay. Let things, let the universe be your guide. Let the light do the work. All right, earth signs? You're wanting something. But if you continue to press and overindulge with it, there's going to be an explosion, a breakdown. You know, something that it won't end as good as it could if you would take a pause. 4 Swords. There it is. Hello. In the challenge position, you got the one card out of the entire deck that actually means lay down. Y'all are crazy. I'm telling you, crazy. But the 4 Swords here, it literally is the sloth. Slow it down. This is your challenge position. You are challenged to pause, reflect, rest. We know you still got some ways to go. By the way, swords are all about how you think, how you speak. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling other people? What kind of text are you sending? What kind of shit are you putting on social media? Stop it. The 9 of Cups says it's all about you if you want your wish fulfilled. It ain't about nobody else. And if you're overindulging or you're blowing it up, you're making it big, it's not going to end well. Oh my gosh. Whew. Really? Wow. Okay, here we go. Lots of energies flowing through here. And the Ace of Swords is next. Loving it. Loving it. What else we have here? We got this. The Sun. Yeah, so some deep truths. You got one of the, you got the Swords, okay? So Swords is, by the way, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's also, there's four out of 78 cards. You got the Ace of Swords. This is pulling out your sword and cutting it, stopping it. It could be harsh words. It could be epiphanies. It could go either direction. But you see how this swan is looking over here at the sloth. Do you see? I mean, like literally, like, really? You're going to just lay there? Really? You're not going to do what I ask? You know, the communication there has got to stop. It's got to pause. And yeah, you're going to be challenged to lay it down. The Sun is coming in from outside of you. This could be about your children. Okay. Or it could be about, you know, other people's children. I'm feeling a children vibe going on with this because often this Nine of Cups, you know, they have plenty enough to give. It's a fluffy, lovey poodle, right? Think about that for a minute, you know. And then the Sun here is just like, I am full of everything. I'm joyful. I'm fat. I'm happy. I love to show up and show out. What does the Sun do? It shines. It is a life force. I think I read something the other day where there's like, you can fit 1 million Earths inside of the Sun. Think about that. This is coming in from outside of you. So somebody is bringing forth some kind of a light. Something's going to be shown very clearly. Nine of Wands. So you got 2 nines. This is almost completion, but the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Cups is not quite there yet. Okay? And the 9 of Wands, well, you have this big old horse and he's standing up, but he's still pushing. You see, he's got to keep going. This is the Hero's card. This is about moving through it, pushing on, knowing that you can get there. Okay? You know, Earth signs. The pause happens to perfection, even though people are going to be pushing. And I feel like these people are pushing. They're like, hey, Earth sign, look at this. Look what I got to show you. 7 of Swords. There it is. You got my lying, stealing, cheating, fuckery card. You got the one, only one in the deck. Lying, stealing, cheating, fuckery card right at the end there. What more do you need, Earth signs? Be careful this week. I feel like this light that's being shown may have some smoke and mirrors. I feel like there's pressure. I feel like you're like, no, man, I would rather just drown in alcohol. Fuck this shit. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody outside of you cannot be trusted. You got another 7. You got 2 9s. You got 2 7s. 7 of Pentacles is pause. Wait. You have built something here. There's something in motion here. You know, this bird has been going and feeding. Look, the eggs. They're just barely beginning to crack. She's only got one that's barely cracking. The chick isn't out of there yet. The crow has been going and had to build the nest, had to take care of, sit on, had to do all this stuff. But it's not quite done yet because now it's going to have to go hunt for food and come and vomit up in these birds' mouth. That was a weird design, y'all, by the way. Just think about it. But that's what they do, Justice, Libra, major life event, major arcana. The only major arcana you got tonight other than the Sun. You have the sun coming in from outside of you. This is outside of you. This is not you. Okay? Why did all of this happen in the first place? Something wasn't fair. Something wasn't balanced. There was no wisdom. Higher wisdom was not used in this situation. Therefore, you have all this fuckery. Seven of Pentacles. You know, and it could wear, for some of you, okay, I'm hearing, it could very well be you with this fuckery. And now you got all this regret. And that person, place, thing, child, situation that you so look at as the sun, as the light in your life, has turned their back. You know? For some of you, it's flip-flopped. Yes. All right. We're also going to pull Earth Bone for the Earth signs. Earth Bone. What do we got? Faith. Hope, inspiration, rejuvenation. That's crazy because we had that last read too, and these have been shuffled multiple times. Lots of faith needed here. And the shadow. Yeah, I'm not surprised with that. Wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. When you get fuckery, 9 of Wands, 2 9s, 2 7s, with the sun, and, you know, the Ace of Swords is the only one about communication. And how are you speaking to yourself? And are you allowing yourself to express? Because when you're doing shadow work, you got to really express that stuff. You got to physically let that stuff out of your body. You know, that's just part of it, of course. But understanding that, balancing and saying, I'm okay with my shadow. I'm okay with it right now. Because I know the light is being shown here. I know that I may have done something wrong, or this person may have done something wrong. But this is also part of our journey. And this is also part of why we're here. If you're feeling sad, depressed, like you can't get out of that funk, dive into the funk. Dive into the sadness. Dive into the depression. Look beneath the surface. This is Scorpio season. Look beneath the surface to find what the initial problem was. You know, what really is going on here. No surface level shit is even an option when it comes to Scorpio. I'm going to tell you that right now. I can't deal with surface level. I can't deal with little chit chat, whatever. If you're somebody I want to be talking to, you better give it to me. You know, you better give it to me deep. That's Scorpio. You got to use the season that we're in. You utilize that. This is shadow season. This is when we literally release the light so that we can dive into the shadow, so that we can be reborn. It's at a balance. It's a beautiful balance. It's a beautiful dance. It really, really is. Release. Let it go. Let go. Let go. We want you to really work on the throat chakra, the higher cosmic heart right here. Higher cosmic heart, throat chakra. That's where you need to be working, earth signs. One thing we do know is you have not been speaking up. You know, and something is being overindulged here. Air dragon. Look at that. Hello. We had that earlier when we very first started. Helps you to rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope to see life from a higher perspective. The air dragon. That is all about speaking, communication, the throat, how you think. The whole message is here, okay? And on the bottom, you have the air and fire dragon. Expand your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, enthusiasm. Communicate your passions. You have to get passionate again about yourself. And you have to realize that sometimes these outside forces are not outside of you. You've been working at something. Keep working at it. Watch out for lying, stealing, cheating, fuckery, people. I kind of felt a false light with that sun coming in from outside of you. Look at there. There's the Four of Pentacles. This right here says, hold on. Hold up. Hold up there, our sun. Hold up there, Nelly. Don't go so fast. I don't know what the hell who this is. There's some kind of old cowboy here. I don't know. Hold up there, Nelly. Getting like a vision of an old Western. All right. Thank you. Thank you to the Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Love you. Take a break. Take a break. Stop overindulging. And watch out for fuckery. It's there. You don't get that card unless it is. And it could be you. And you might need to check yourself. You might need to rest. Literally. Like forcefully make yourself rest. You might need to go on a retreat. Or check yourself into rehab. One or the other. Or could be even like needing some serious like mental health help. You know. Something like that. Some spiritual help. You know. Go for it. Now is the time. Now is the time. Whew, that's a heavy one. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, this thing. I love it. And I only wear it every once in a while, but it's just a little much. But it's fun. But also, I don't know if y'all notice, but I turn red. Like my whole skin and everything gets hot when they really start flowing through me. I start to, sometimes, like I start to turn red right here. It happens a lot. So I wear stuff, you know. Okay, so we are looking for moderators. Please contact Chanda. Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm surprised none of my moderators here tonight except for you, Kat. Yeah, it would be great to get some more moderators. If anybody here is in the chat would be willing to jump on and be moderator from time to time, that would be awesome. Okay, fire's next. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go. Because the more I go, I get to where I can't remember where we're at and what we're doing. The higher I get on this energy, it just happens. Okay, here we go. Fire signs. My beautiful Aries. Adventurous Sagittarius. And loving, beautiful, you're the star of the show, Leo. You guys are going to be really extra on fire, so you need to do some extra grounding. Extra grounding for the fire signs, indeed. And we're going to play with the Tarot of Dreams tonight for you. The Tarot of Dreams for the fire signs. Okay. Tarot of Dreams, fire signs. Tarot of Dreams. They're immediately showing me pets. They're immediately showing me the pets. Interesting. Let's see where this goes. Ashake. Unnake mohai inai. Onehe shemo kenahai. Onnameke she timon ninaku jimo. Inoki mahe. Unnahe shimokai hai 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 hai. I'm getting lots of tingles around my nose. So you may have some money coming, and that is a page of coin. That is a beginning of something financially stable, but it's also the slowest page in the deck, which means, you know, there's a lot to be learned here still. And I feel like you're going to be grounding something in, and you're going to be getting really disciplined with something. Queen of Wands. Well, there you are, fire signs, loud and proud. Look at that. You are being challenged to be yourself, to take control, to know that the power is within you to take control. It's not about overpowering others. It's more about the power and the fire that is within and leads you to where you need to go. Also knowing that you can be anything at any time. You are the chameleon. You can like shift. You're a shapeshifter. You can shapeshift yourself to be whomever and whatever needs be in that moment, right? You're very good at that. Challenge is to really bring that up. The Knight of Wands is here. That does represent Sagittarius, but this is communication. This is hot communication coming in for you fire signs, all right? So there may be some kind of passionate offer. There may be some kind of message that comes in. It could even make you angry, okay? It could be around your beliefs, I believe, like something that you're believing. Like this is a tangible start to something that you're trying to learn from, I feel like. But I feel like that this fire sign information that's coming in may be just a bit much. Okay. So you've got the Seven of Coins. That's come out twice in 2 decks tonight, maybe 3 times. I'm not sure. Okay, Seven of Coins is patience. You're building something tangible here, and it's not going to happen overnight. And you've invested a lot, you know. You're grounded, you're methodical, and you're practical on this situation. This is someone coming in from outside of you, okay? This is Saturn. This is discipline. Discipline, okay? It's wealth. It's knowing that you have so much to offer. Okay? Something is coming in that's going to literally, and I don't feel like really this is another person for all of you. I feel like more this is like a situation that's coming in. Maybe you're going back to university. Maybe you're going to school. Maybe you're going to take some courses. Maybe you're studying pottery. I don't know what it is, but there's something that you're passionate about. And there's some kind of communication coming in on that. Look at that. The Ace of Swords just flew out that deck. That's twice. Communication is a big theme around this. You know, we've got Mercury and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fast planet. It's a fire sign. You know, it's got to go. It's got to gallop. It's going to shoot its arrow. Doesn't always hit the right shot, but it's going to keep shooting until it finds the truth. It wants deep truth, philosophical truth. Feel that fire of your truth, fire signs. Know that this situation is coming. Have patience with that. Don't you see you have 2 earth signs here? You know, you have right atop. This is learning. This is also a young one. It could be an earth sign young one. Causing problems, just saying. You know, it could be for some of you, but I feel like this is really about you speaking your truth, but owning that truth within you and knowing that you can shapeshift and be whatever it is that you need to be at any single moment of the damn day. Or not. And the Page of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. You got 2 pages. There's only 4 in the deck. Okay. Okay, they're coming. Hold on. There's a Page of Swords here. There's a Page of Coins here. Multiple innocent younger youths, but this is also people are watching. This is my spy card. Spy, spy, spy. Somebody's watching your ass. You got to rise above it. Let them watch. I mean, don't let it get to you so much. You know, you got to be more level-headed about this. And you got to realize you still got things to learn. Fire signs, I know you think you know everything, but you don't. I'm just saying. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. This is the ultimate heartbreak card out of 78 cards. This is grief. This is loss. This is being completely let down. And I feel like for some of you, this is your children or somebody else's children or some kind of youth. Maybe you're a teacher and like you're teaching these people. But I think for some of you, it's just asking you to really see a younger perspective, you know, and to really understand that you don't know it all here. I feel like this message of communication is going to come through, and there's going to be some heartbreak for you all. And first of all, I'm sorry for that, but at the same time, it's something you have to go through in order to get Knight of Swords. Wow. This is the fastest knight in the deck. These are the two fastest knights in the deck, okay? Fast-moving communication. Comes in from out of the blue and knocks your heart right open. Let your heart break wide open. Let it break wide open. I'm sorry. You got to have more patience with this situation, though. You're going to have to go through some pain and some trauma with this situation, I feel. But you are challenged to continue to be your passionate, fiery, poised self in grace, even though fast-moving communications are coming through. See, this already happened. You already got some kind of, and that's air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This already came in. They came in and they left. They already fucked it up and came out. It's already been done. There's the heartbreak. And I feel like these two have got a lot to do with whatever's going on here. You got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Patience. Patience on the situation. Patience wherever you're going here. You're going to have to pull it back a little bit. You're just going to have to. Fire signs. We're going to go ahead and pull from the Earthbone Oracle. Earthbone Oracle for further information for the fire signs. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What else does the Earthbone? Wow. Okay, so those all just fell. I'm not taking that many. So, and in this case, what I do is I take half and half. That one goes. That one stays. That one stays. Getting lots of energy coming in on my shadow side, my night side. Burrow, exhaustion, questions, motivations, realignment. I get it, fire signs. Sometimes, you know, things are so fast and there's so much going on that you just want to get all down into the middle of a cave. Or what is she? Oh, she's up underneath the tree. She's burrowed herself down into the earth. Wouldn't be a bad idea to ground yourself in the earth, but I get it. Sometimes you got to pause that fire because it becomes too much. It's a 7, by the way. And there's your 7 right here. Flow. 21, that's a 3. That's birthing. Recovery. Moving on and finding peace. Yeah. You know, she's very peaceful. She doesn't rush. You know, she's growing her coin. Tangible earth coin. Getting lots of tingles here. Tangible. It's tangible. This is practical. You can't do this with your fire, demanding, controlling, it has to be this way kind of attitude. You have to slow it down and flow. If you have water in your chart, I want you to look it up and I want you to use that water of that house. So like, say you have a Scorpio moon or you have a Cancer rising. You know, I want you to go look at the water in your chart, fire signs, and I want you to use the water. Look at the house. So like, say you have a Venus. Maybe you're having relationship problems, right? Maybe look and see where your Venus is at. And if it's in a water sign, use that. Whatever house it is. The house is the key, because the house will tell you where the solution can be found often. All right? Okay, now we're going to get you dragons. I know you want your dragons, my fire signs. I know you want your dragons. Let's go. Fire signs, let's go. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you there. Okay. Alpha dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help to manifest a new world. Look at that alpha dragon. Oh my God, he is hot. You know, but he's also subdued. He knows he's the alpha. He doesn't have to force his will. You know, he manifests through knowingness. And what else? Oh, I got these upside down. Come on now. What we got? Right there. That's it. No? Okay. Hold on. Which one? That's it. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus. The Arcturus dragons are here for you. Opens you to knowledge of the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. This is the time to revolutionize. Look future forward, right? And call on the Arcturus dragons. They'll come out and play with you. Thank you to the fire signs. I love you so much. I love you, love you, love you. And I'm so glad that you're here tonight. And just flow. Flow, baby, flow. You know, I get it. You want to burrow, but you got to flow. And you got to have some patience. That sadness sucks, and I'm sorry for that. Look, see here, this is also wanting to pop out. The Two Swords. You know, the Two Swords, she doesn't want to see. She often goes through life with her, you know, she just looks away. When the stuff's happening, she just kind of looks away. Because it's too much fucking problems. It's like, oh, I don't even want to see it. You know, I don't want to deal with that stuff right now. I got all the, what about me? What about me? You know, it's that kind of an attitude. And the problem is that things are rising. It's like the water and the tides are rising, and that's your emotions. And if it's not addressed, you could drown. Okay? You don't want to drown in your own emotion there, fire sign. You want to be the queen. Okay? Be the queen. And those kids, watch out. Watch out on this. Those kids. You got to watch those kids, because they're going to be a lot of the cause of this problem, I feel. All right. Let me give these a great big shuffle. Thank you, fire signs. I love you. Thank you for being here. You're an amazing soul. Don't forget that. Use the fire one more time. Planning, making decisions, and taking risks. Time. It's time. Right? Planning time. We're all in this planning phase. We're all building slowly, taking small little steps right now, because as things are dying away, we're positioning ourselves and lining things up in order to be ready for really kind of like February, but then moving into March, because February is going to be big, and then March is going to be huge, and April is going to be massive. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, fire signs. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for being here. You are very welcome. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped you. You're welcome. Okay. Yes, you are very welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, so looks like we're on water because that's the only one we haven't done right. I'm right, right? Okay. Let's see here. So happy you guys are here tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that said, yes, gathering the acorns. For real. For real. When I lived in Midland, we used to have those big acorn trees, and all those little bitty acorns were all over the yard. And I'll never forget, my aunt one time gathered all of those acorns, and like she had this huge table in the garage set up with this like styrofoam, big thing of styrofoam, and on each, like she had it on little sticks, and she put little sticks, and then she glued the acorn onto the stick, and then she'd stick it. And so then you come in and you see tables and tables and tables, just tables and tables and full of these acorns on sticks. And I said, what the hell are you doing? I came home from school. I was like, what is going on here? I'm going to spray paint all these gold, and then I'm going to make a wreath. It's the most beautiful wreath I'd ever seen. You know, I think she made like 3 or 4. She gave one to my mom as a gift. It's pretty neat. Thanks for taking me down memory lane there. That's interesting. Hadn't thought about that in a long time. Okay. Water signs. This is the last reading of the night. Water signs. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. How you guys doing? And tonight you're going to be playing with the, which one is this one? Sometimes I forget. The Phantom Tarot deck. The Fatonme. I don't even know. I have so many decks over there. Half of them I don't remember. I mean, I do, but I mean, this is one that's kind of new. I bought a whole bunch of decks at the beginning of the year. Cards are popping, and they're upside down. Okay, hold on. Water signs. Scorpio. Pisces. Cancer. By the way, happy solar return to all of the Scorpios. This is your year. You know, I'm about to see a bunch of Scorpios step it up. I know this. You know what? It all revolves around what you believe in yourself. Cancers, it all revolves in what you believe you can accomplish. Pisces, it all revolves around what you believe faithfully. What are you faithfully putting yourself into? 3 of Pentacles. It's time to collaborate. It's time to collaborate. You very well may be dealing with an engagement even, or this card also can signify a marriage or some kind of a legal contract. Coming together with others is the big overall energy. It is earth sign energy, so it's tangible. Things that can happen in this 3D world. And the 7 of Wands. So you're having to stand up for yourself, okay? You cannot lay this one down. You know, you may have a lot of people coming at you saying, okay, look, water sign, we really want you to do this. We really want you to work with us on this. We want you to and you may be like, you know, I've given and I've given, and I've got to, you know, I've got to keep something for me here. You know, it's kind of what I feel like. The Reader. Wow, water signs. You got the Reader card. Like, literally, this is an additional card. In this deck, they have additional cards. They have all 78, but then they have the additional cards. The reader is significant of someone who's extremely intuitive, someone who's extremely psychic, someone who can literally read the room, someone who knows you finish other people's sentences, you tell them, hey, this is what's going on with this, you know, and then it is, you know, you're literally that psychic. But your higher consciousness wisdom comes through your faith because you know who you are. And on outside of you, somebody outside of you may be giving you a second chance. This is the Judgment card. It's also in representative of Scorpio. Judgment, basically meaning, you know, Archangel Michael here, he is blowing his horn and he is raising the dead from the coffins. They're getting to have another chance at life, you know. Somebody on the outside of you, I believe, because you've stood your ground, you know, you've fought off all of the demons, and you know who you are. You know, the sun is not shining on you, and you are not reading all of this information for nothing. This is something that you know you've been collaborating with the divine on for a very long time. Okay? The Judgment card here, this is all about faith. You know, people around you may have a lot of faith in you. And I feel like you're getting another chance here at something. And that's beautiful. You know, it really is. Wow. 4 of Wands. Marriage. Coming together in celebration. Also stability. And then the 8 of Swords. Don't feel stuck in your situation. Although I'm getting a vibe here that this might be somebody else, you know, that feels stuck. And I'm feeling like there's jealousy going on here. Like there's some kind of a celebration, a marriage, a family, or, you know, it could be a family reunion, a family gathering. There's some kind of gathering that's coming together. It's passionate, desirable, love, all of these things that you want in your life. You know, you've been standing your ground. You've been psychically watching. You know what your destiny is, water signs. You know what it is, you know? And you want to collaborate with others, but you also need to be able to be who you are. You know, the super psychic intuitive that you are. You know, you are a god and goddess in a flesh suit. You know, so really realize that. Some people are going to feel like jealous, envious. You know, this person is stuck herself in the water there, and she's surrounded by those swords. She could easily walk away and go do her own thing. But I feel like there's a lot of jealousy that's going to be happening here for you. It's just screaming it. But you're going to stay in celebration. Look at this. Stay in celebration. The 3 of Cups, that is the celebration card. That is the celebration card. All because you stood your ground and you got a second chance. You're getting a second chance. Whether that second chance is something that you're giving yourself or if it's coming in from outside of you, this is the outside of you card. But it could be either or, I feel. 3 of Cups means you and your friends, your loved ones, your tribe coming together literally and celebrating you, water signs. Why? Wow, check it out. The 3 of Wands. Why is this happening? The 3 of Wands. Because you, the master manifester, you're magnetizing that stuff to you. This is the law of attraction card. He stands there on the edge of the world holding his 1 wand, knowing he doesn't need to take the other 2 because he's already accomplished that. And he's setting out to attract in what it is that he loves and what he desires because he stood his ground. He wasn't going to take no shit from nobody. Very cool. Very cool. I'm loving it. Let's go ahead and get you some further clarification from the Earthbone deck. Earthbone deck. Let's go. Water signs. What do we got from the Earthbone? What do we got from the Earthbone, please? There it is. Confidence, passion, and self-worth. You are the visionary. Well, yeah, you are, water signs. I think water signs got the read of the night, quite honestly. Look at this. The reader. You're the visionary. You're the seer. Don't change for anybody. Not necessary. Serpent. Be cautious. Rebirth. Unconventionality. Outside of the box. You're never going to be like the others. Water sign. It doesn't work for you. Okay? Non-conformity. Exactly. This is non-conformity. This says, be who you are. And if they don't like it, oh well. But fight for what you believe in. Fight for who you are. Yeah, baby. I love it. I love it for you guys. Let's go ahead and also get, but be careful of the serpent. Just saying. That is a 5, which means sudden change. And she's got a serpent all around her head here. And he's got the serpent. Shedding skin. Yes. But serpents also have poison. Be aware. You know. Keep your eye out. Stay on your, stay on your game here. Don't let somebody come in here that's jealous start messing with your celebration and your passions and your love. You can't have that. You can't. You just can't. You got to stay the visionary. You got to stay the seer. All right. And finally, for the beautiful water signs, we will pull from the dragons. What do the dragons have to say? We've got a pack here that's fallen out. That's it right there. And what's else? That's it. Rainbow dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Rediscover your wisdom. Expect miracles. Accept the opportunities. Opportunities are coming, water signs. Gold and silver violet flame dragon. The flame dragons transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. My loves, inuke mahaini. Yeshumakahanu kenahundiki. Umakahashi nu rai. Offer your service under grace always. There you go. There's your cards. Look at that. So cool, right? I love it. I love it for all of you. I love it for all of you. Thank you so much for being here, water signs. You are rocking it out the park. And happy birthday, Scorpio. So cool that we get the Mars Cazimi. It hasn't been in Scorpio since 1991. Amazing. Amazing energy. And all the rest of the signs of what all the I can't even talk. All of the rest of the water signs will be getting the trine. So go for it. Be who you be. Love who you are. I love it for you guys. I do. That rainbow dragon, though. Come on with it now. Come on now. Come on. Right? Thank you so much, Sanchia. And big congratulations again to Sanchia. She is our big winner of the Scorpio season giveaway. Thanks again to Cassie James, who, like clockwork, showed up just in time for Scorpio season and said, let me give y'all all these gifts to give away. And I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever been given this many gifts to give away. It was pretty cool. So thank you so much. We will get that in the mail. Make sure that you send us your address, Sanchia. Okay. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for being here. Everybody say thanks to Kat for being moderator tonight. She did it solo. Wow, it's amazing. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much. 91 was a good time and lots of change. Yes, it was. Very cool. Very cool. Yep. The Pearl Dragon. That's right, girlfriend. That is right. Okay, so I love you guys so very much. Don't forget that it's my birthday on Friday, so you better wish me happy birthday. No, I'm just kidding. But I do love you guys. And this is my joy. I love coming in here. And I am going to start collaborating. I've got a little list going. And so we're going to start doing cosmic conscious convos very soon. So be looking for that. And I'm going to start doing more of those readings where I just pull you on. We talk for a minute and then I pull you a couple cards just right here live. And it's always going to be like a surprise attack on those. So it's cool. It's fun. We're going to be stepping it up a little bit. We're going to be doing some new things, and those things are in play. They really are in play. I've taken certain steps to do certain things. So I know I've said in the past, this is going to happen, and then it didn't happen. But this is really, it's got to happen, especially with this Mars Cazimi. There is no other time for me to step it up. This is the time. For sure, for sure. So I love you. I love you, love you, love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Kat, who moderated and saved the day. Even though you were like wanting to take a back seat, I appreciate you being here so much. All right. I love you so much. Yes, Annette. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate you tonight. It's been a beautiful evening. Have a beautiful week. There's some hope and some sparks of inspiration starting now. Enjoy that flow. Enjoy all of the love that is being offered here through this Mars Cazimi the Sun in Scorpio on my birthday, the 17th. But you're feeling it now all the way through Saturday, and then kind of fades off Sunday. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, it's going to be a little bit challenging. And then we'll start to feel a little bit of lightening happening when the sun enters Sagittarius. So I'll be here next week to talk about all of the cosmic wonderful events and the ones that are a little bit challenging, so you can kind of plan your day. All of the timestamps will be posted in the comments by tomorrow morning, so you can come back and you can rewatch your signs, or you can navigate and find out what was going on if you're on the replay. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Very cool. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful, blessed week. 17 is potent, baby. That's my number. I see 1117 everywhere since I was a kid. Or I'll see 117 or 711, 17. Those ones and sevens, that's my combo. Always has been. Always will be. Big, powerful number. All right. Look at me. I can't help it. Mars is sitting on top of my sun sign here. No, I really, I'm so glad to feel so good, because I felt pretty bad for a long time. So it feels nice. So I'm just doing it. I'm just having fun. And really, that's what it's all about. Let's have fun. Let's stay in the light. We embrace the shadow, and we blast out our frequency of love to this world. I love you all so very much. Walk in the light and spread the sparkle. You are the God spark, my darling. Shine.